Oh, this is intense. They're underneath me. Uh-oh. Oh, what?
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh, it's so much bigger than I thought! Bro!
What's going on, officer?
Fishing is peaceful until something drags you in. These 6 fishing encounters caught on camera reveal the dark side of a simple day on the water. Let's dive in. YBS Youngbloods released one of its most unforgettable survival films. Shot along the remote Mango coastline of Australia, the video followed Brody, known for raw spearfishing and ocean survival adventures, as he set out with little more than a paddleboard, a backpack of supplies, and a challenge. Survive 24 hours living only on what the ocean would provide.
I'm spending the next couple of days out here in the beautiful remote mangrove coastline. I've got my paddleboard, my backpack full of very little supplies. I'm going to live off whatever I can catch out here. It's going to be a wild, wild adventure. You're coming with us. First thing, we're heading towards those islands. Let's go. Whoa, what is going on here? Hey, buddy. Oh, it's got a fish. Oh, it's got a stonefish. That's a stonefish. It's got a stonefish. Holy shit. He's just diving down with it there. I only got a quick glimpse. So one of the most venomous snakes in the world, the sea snake, they snack on the most venomous fish in the world, the stonefish. We made it onto the island. Let me show you quickly what's in my backpack. Knife and flint, got a YBS dive mask, safety GPS device, a little bit of zinc, a head torch for tonight, a YBS towel, and of course I got some water because I'll be paddling around so much. Last but definitely not least, a stingray barb. I found this a little bit ago and I want to do an extra challenge this trip. I want to see if I can catch my food only using this item. We go for a walk through the mangroves as the tide pushes out, hoping for a big old muddy. Never gets easier. Oh, there's one right there. It's not, oh, the hell? Oh, whoa. There's a good sign though. We'll keep looking. It's going to be a big dog around here somewhere.
From the start, danger revealed itself. A sea snake appeared in the shallows, clutching a venomous stonefish in its jaws. He landed on a small island, emptying his pack, a mask, a GPS beacon, flint, headlamp, and a stingray barb he shaped into a makeshift spear. In the mangroves, he fought massive mud crabs, returning the largest breeders, taking only what was necessary. Then came the moment that defined the journey.
Oh my God, it's like right underneath me. It's going under. It's going under. It's the width of the paddleboard. Oh, you're a big old dog. Are you kidding me? Massive tiger. A beautiful, beautiful shark in the shallows here. Hunting for turtles, living his best life. Whoa! Whoa! Here we go. It's my chance to hop in.
The water beneath him darkened, and a massive tiger shark emerged. Its body as wide as the paddleboard. It circled with deliberate intent, locked on a turtle below. Before I set up camp and make a little campfire and all that, I'm going to go for one last little hunt. They're a bit different shape, a bit skinnier, a bit sweeter meat, so some people like them more, but this is a female and I don't want to grab any females, so have a good one, buddy. Hey, buddy. Turns out it's a blue ring octopus. Another big mud crab hole under here. All the water's all murked up. So we'll go in and see if anyone's home. Oh, yep, he's right at the entrance. Okay. Come on. Oh, come on. What is going on? Yep. Holy shit! It's a monster! I did not think it was that big. Oh, that is as big as they bloody get him. As rusty as they get him. This is a big old dog. He is a breeder and I'm trying my hardest not to take the breeders from the environment. It's a tough choice, but I am going to put this guy back so he can make millions and millions of more baby crabs because he'll be going around from hole to hole. Welcome to the camp, guys. I just chalked the sup up on a couple of rocks and wedged it in there so it's actually off the ground. Won't be as many spiders and stuff crawling over me. Boots off. Check this sea ulcer. Yeah, nah, she'll be right. The sun is setting over beautiful Australia. The sky is just lighting up.
Oh, I'm getting absolutely hammered by midges. Come on, baby. Come on. Yes. Oh, yes, you beautiful, beautiful thing. There we go. Oh, there we go. Get in here. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I hit my head. I smacked my head. Oh, look at that. How good is this? Ooh, I'm gonna do my best to keep that nice and stoked until I fall asleep and... oh.
Night brought no relief. Midges swarmed until smoke from a small fire forced them back. By torchlight, he searched tide pools again, releasing breeders, keeping one scarred crab to cook. As the shell cracked in the flames, the board beside him still bore the shark's scars.
Morning, everyone. Let's get stuck into this new day. Let's go exploring. Look how close he is. Look how close this big fella is. Look at him. Oh, hello, beautiful. Are you kidding me? This is not the same one I saw yesterday. And this turtle, big showdown. And I'm right in the thick of it. Oh no! Oh! Holy shit! Oh, this is intense. They're underneath me. Look, the tiger's got the turtle underneath me. Oh, I don't know if I'm in the best position right here. Oh, I'm between the tiger and the turtle. Uh-oh. Oh, what? Oh my God. Oh, look at the teeth marks. Look at the teeth marks. Look at this. Oh, I love that shit so much. Oh my God. That shark is, but I'm pretty sure it's gone. Let's quickly. Oh, I'm shaking. Let's assess them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. So it was just a baby little touch. Look at that. It knew it's not what it wanted. Oh, actually, I probably shouldn't be flapping around like a turtle. Oh, and get back on. Oh, I need to calm down. The ADD really kicked in then. I just blacked out. I can't even remember really what happened. Oh, sorry guys.
At dawn, another tiger shark appeared, inches below the board, chasing a turtle in one last primal standoff. Predator and prey fought beneath him, while he balanced on the fragile line above. This encounter revealed more than adrenaline. Tiger sharks are not reckless killers. They test, they measure, they decide. The turtle's defense, constantly rotating its shell, was a reminder of survival through strategy. And Brody's choice to release the biggest crabs showed restraint that impressed his audience. One viewer wrote, "Incredible how much respect this guy has for the environment." Another compared him to Steve Irwin, respectful to nature, yet unflinching in the face of danger. Even skeptics admitted, "I thought the paddleboard attack was clickbait, but it was real." He ended the challenge with a simple crab meal, while the paddleboard beside him carried the deep scars of shark teeth. As one commenter put it, "The only bloke in the world to be stoked about being attacked by a shark." Another reminded, "It wasn't the shark's fault, it was only a warning." So the question remains, when you place yourself between predator and prey, are you the hunter, the hunted, or just a fragile witness to nature's oldest law? Hold on a sec. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. On June 23, 2019, the YouTube channel Catch 'Em All Fishing, famous for outrageous urban fishing stunts, captured one of its most unsettling encounters. Zach Catchem, joined by Monster Mike and friends, set out in Miami, Florida, to prove that fish could even be pulled from the city's storm drains. What started as a lighthearted experiment would soon take a darker turn.
You don't have the fish underneath the streets like you know.
I mean, we have a lot of snakeheads, but we definitely don't have the goldfish.
Goldfish down
We need
here.
the goldfish.
It's been a while since I've been here, so let's see what we can catch.
I'm gonna see guys off. We better get some goldfish. I think I'm being pranked. So anyway, guys, I usually like to chum with cat food, but I ran out after all those pocket we've been catching. But we're gonna go ahead and throw some food in here. Check it out. Get over here. Get over here. So I'm just gonna chum it up. Make sure that bread just sinks down. Trying to make some like splash so they like know that something's hitting the surface of the water. What the hell?
Chumming it up.
What the hell is that?
What?
You hear that? Bro, you hear it? It's like a gas leak or something.
There's something down there.
What the heck?
Wait. Whoa. Is that a snake?
Bro, that's a snake.
Not a snake.
That's a snake.
I can't see it.
It's too dark. It's like crawling though, but you
How
hear
big
it.
is it? It's loud as hell.
Oh, look, you can hear it.
Oh my god. Oh my. Mike, can you see that? Can you see that?
Yes, like,
Can you
oh my
see it?
gosh.
Guys.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Zach points to the drain, insisting he's caught fish here before. He tosses bread into the water, waiting for movement. At first, nothing stirs. Then, a sharp, eerie sound echoes back, almost like a hiss. Ripples spread across the surface. Zach mutters he can't see anything, but something is alive down there. Suddenly, panic erupts. A massive shape shifts beneath the grate, long and coiled. Mike shouts in disbelief, "That's a huge snake!" The mood changes instantly. No one is laughing anymore. Realizing the danger, Zach calls Jacob Feeder, an animal handler experienced with exotic wildlife.
You won't believe it. Look what's inside this sewer.
8 to 10 foot.
Zach, don't even tell him yet. Don't even tell him.
8 to 10 foot. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Get close. Wait. Hold on. Is there a rock or something? Check this out. Check this out. I don't know if you can
Watch,
see
you're
it.
gonna see him now. Watch.
Check. Get close.
Get close. Hear this sound.
Bro.
Bro.
Giant.
Dude.
His head is sticking that way now.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
that way last time.
Dude,
it's
monster.
pissed, bro.
This is serious.
Crap.
I believe you can open it.
Yeah, Mike did a trap in this.
Yes, a few years ago I did a fish trap.
just
So
show
just
me the
lift it up and just screwed it. I'm gonna step back, Zach, because there we go. There we go. Oh,
There we go.
guys, don't blink. I've never seen anything like this.
I'm hiding behind you.
I think
Bro!
I think I'm gonna get my snake hook just because this small area.
Go get the snake hook.
Make it the snake.
It's so much bigger, guys. You see right there? Right there. You can see it. Right, man, you can't see crap. Bro, this is all on you. It's all on you. Kelly, please help me out. Help me out.
Let's hope that this thing doesn't get away. This thing is looking like at least 10.
Guys,
Could be bigger. I
there's
don't
a
know. It's
monster like anaconda in this sewer, and Jacob is going to grab it right now. This thing is like.
Go in and get it.
Why don't you just scoop it or something?
No, I'm gonna go in there.
You're gonna go grab it with your hands?
No, he's gonna go in, he said.
Oh no!
Want me to help you? What do you want?
He's going in with
Want my
a
net?
I got it.
Guys, the snake is like looks like 10 foot. The snake looks like.
in my hands.
Watch out, bro. This thing is huge.
No, his head, he just moved right there because I'm in here.
Oh
And
my
there's
gosh,
only,
guys, you're witnessing this right now live.
Guys. Oh, my boots are all wet on the inside. All right.
He's not even making any noise. Do you go underwater?
He's underwater. But
Zach,
I
be
can't see
careful.
him.
He
I
might
can't
come
see him.
out.
Bro, I got the net, bro. I got the net, bro. Oh my god.
I just don't want him to jump out at me.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh.
my hands. Oh my god.
Jacob, be careful.
I'm careful. He's not getting out. I got a block. Right. He's like missing. He's right there.
Bro, go that way.
Oh my god. I got
Okay,
him.
okay.
You got him for real?
God, he's in the water.
He's in the water. No.
I have the
Watch
net,
out,
bro.
be careful.
I have the net. What are you
You have the
doing?
net.
He's in the water? Bro.
No.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Bro, it's so much bigger than I thought! Bro!
Oh my god.
How are you gonna get out?
Help.
How you gonna... Bro.
Lift him.
What are you gonna do? Put him on land?
Let him tire out. He's wrapping around my legs.
You wanna put it on the net? What are you...
Oh my gosh, out of a sewer!
I've never seen
Guys,
it.
an anaconda caught out of a sewer!
Oh my god.
Okay.
Look at
So,
these teeth!
okay. So how are we gonna get you out? How are we gonna get
We're
him
just
out?
leaving him in here.
You got it? You have its head?
I gotta say, it won't bite you.
Guys, an anaconda in the sewer.
Mike.
This thing is huge.
I got the net. Want me to grab you?
I mean,
You have the snake. You
Guys,
have the
this
snake's
thing is like
head.
10
I have the
If you
snake's
have the
head.
snake's head, I can lift you. I could probably lift you.
He's easily 10 feet.
Turn around towards me.
He's gotta be bigger than
Can you turn towards me?
Yeah.
Like that? I mean, this way.
Oh, Zach, be careful.
Bro, the other way, bro, so I can lift you up.
All right.
Careful.
All right, grab that thing.
Oh.
Bro. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna grab you.
This is insane. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. A fish and a Burmese python in a sewer.
Guys,
Just hold it.
Okay.
Bro, this thing tags me.
It's not. It's not. Wait, let me grab by the body first.
Oh my god.
oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Guys!
This thing is
Look
huge.
at the size of this. Cover the hole. He's gonna go back.
Yeah, don't let him go back.
Guys, this thing is.
Look how big it is!
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Bro.
You're the snake king.
What are
You're
you
the
doing?
snake king.
Minutes later, Jacob arrives, calm but focused. He lowers himself into the drain. Moments later, he re-emerges, wrestling a Burmese python out of the darkness. The snake thrashes violently, its muscles flexing with terrifying strength. Zach and Mike rush forward to help as Jacob drags the creature onto the pavement. The python stretches across the asphalt, longer than anyone imagined, its body thick and restless. Mike's voice cracks in panic. "He almost choked me. By the wrist!" The chaos is overwhelming, the camera shaking as voices clash. With combined effort, they finally lift the snake together. It hangs heavy in their arms, head twisting stubbornly. Only when it is lowered into a container does the struggle end. What began as an urban fishing stunt had turned into a fight with an apex predator beneath Miami's streets. Viewers were split. Some called it pure entertainment, the WWE of fishing, while others doubted what they saw, pointing out how the reactions felt staged, even claiming the hissing was edited in. Still, the python itself was real. South Florida is overrun with invasive Burmese pythons, and this one was big enough to terrify everyone present. So what do you think? An authentic nightmare pulled from a city drain, or a performance crafted for the camera? And if you were the one staring down into a storm drain, only to find a python staring back, would you call for help or run for your life? On September 21st, 2023, the channel 402 Outdoors uploaded a new video. Known for documenting fishing, bow fishing, and outdoor adventures, the crew often shares their time on the rivers and lakes of the Midwest. This time, they return to the mighty Missouri River, a place where the current runs strong, invasive carp dominate the surface, and big catfish lurk below. What began as a simple outing for bait and whiskered giants soon spiraled into one of the wildest encounters the channel had captured all year.
Come on, fellas, where are you having your morning coffee at? All right, there they are. Ha ha! Got him. Oh, just out of reach. Oh boy.
Oh, you could have got him.
Oh God. Oh, they're going pretty good now.
Wakey, wakey.
These guys got some energy this morning. This ain't a big one, but we got one.
Like 2 minutes, maybe.
One little lousy feller. All right, gonna go down, get floating.
All right, well, we got our one lone silver, so we're gonna make the best of it, and we'll get 2 pieces off him.
All right, we're gonna get to floating. The other thing I did forget to mention, it was a supermoon last night, so I don't really know how that's gonna affect the fish. All right, let's get a fish.
I can't tell you the answer to this.
Oh, nice. You're still on there? You want me to keep going, or you want me? Okay.
He's running at me. Not 10 though.
Oh my gosh, he is. Oh, you're about out of line, dog.
I was.
See a good fish? You want me to keep going?
Yeah. In case we get a double.
Okay. You don't think he's net worthy?
Those little head shakes. Yeah.
You sure gave him the boots.
He popped it pretty good.
Feels good to catch a fish finally.
He ain't in the boat yet. But
True. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we can probably boat flip him.
yeah, he's right in the corner.
Hey, it feels good though. At least they're feeding today.
Took it pretty aggressively for how little he is.
Get him in the boat. Usually I would drop my rod and help Scotty and net him, but we're trying to take advantage of all the stretch we have. Let's see him.
He's healthy.
Yeah, good looking fish, long fish. A little bit bigger. We're gonna throw him in the live well.
The morning started with bait. Connor and Scotty cast the net again and again, chasing silver carp. These fish, once rare, now swarm the river, crowding out native species. After several misses, they finally managed to pull in a small carp. Barely enough for 2 chunks of bait rods went out, and soon the first strike came. Scotty leaned back, the line tight, and brought in a catfish weighing around 10 pounds. It wasn't the trophy they were after, but it broke the morning silence. Not long after, a second rod bent hard. This time, the fight was different.
Good blue, dude. That's
Yeah,
good blue.
that's a 30, at least.
He's not done. He was just tangled.
Yeah, he was tangled and came up. He's doing some wicked stuff. I'm gonna get below you. Oh.
Come on.
As long as he stays like that and doesn't do all those turns and pulls awkward way on the hook.
I'm gonna go.
He's staying up a little bit though. Oh, he went the other way. We're good. If you can walk back a smidge. Got him. Got him. Got him.
Woo! 30. He ain't 40, but he's 30. I don't care. Holy crap, and we were just talking about that.
I was like, this is very snaggy, but it's a good deep hole. Hopefully we get a fish before a snag. Wha-boom!
You didn't even have him in the mouth.
I did. It just backed out. It came off. I hooked him right there and it came out and rehooked him on the spin.
Oh my
I only
gosh.
had him right there.
That's a gnarly looking fish.
Let's get him in the live well. We'll
Yeah.
get pictures later.
Gets a good revive on him. Dude, that was an odd fighting fish.
That's what we needed. Welcome.
Finally, a good freaking start. Howdy, Sager. What you want to do, Sash? You want to try to get a kitty till she gets you? We'll just go with the bait we have. We can run over there and try to shoot one real quick. Already got 2.
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
Watch.
Kitty.
She's going to get the big one. Watch.
Crack open a cold one.
Cheers.
What up?
Howdy, partner.
Hey, Blade.
You all good?
No, not calling.
They should start to go pretty good back in here. I'll just leave up there. All right, made her up to the creek. We don't got a ton of time. We got to drop Scotty off, but ladies want to try to shoot some fish. We're going to try to whack some. Oh, that was a giant one.
You see how high that dude got?
They're going pretty good.
Oh, I skipped off that one.
The fish stayed low, twisting against the current, pulling line fast. When it surfaced, the scale of the battle was clear. A long, scarred catfish, close to 40 pounds, thrashed near the boat. Scotty fought to control it as the hook shifted dangerously in its mouth. Somehow, they hauled it aboard. But the river had more to give. When the women joined, the energy shifted. With bows drawn, they prepared for bow fishing. Almost instantly, the surface erupted. Dozens of silver carp shot from the water, leaping several feet into the air, some flying directly at the boat. Arrows flew in quick succession. Some missed by inches, skimming between carp mid-jump. Others struck true. Laughter and shouts mixed with the sound of splashes as fish slammed back into the river. At one point, a carp struck a woman's leg, nearly knocking her off balance, drawing screams from the deck. For several minutes, chaos reigned. Flying fish, frantic bow shots, and the roar of the Missouri turned the moment into a surreal spectacle. When the frenzy slowed, the crew stood laughing, adrenaline high, surrounded by the morning's wild catch. The spectacle may seem entertaining, but beneath the surface lies something more unsettling. Silver carp are one of the most destructive invasive species in North America. Their sheer numbers disrupt ecosystems, drive away native fish, and overwhelm waters like the Missouri. For the crew, the danger became part of the thrill. But for the river itself, it's a sign of how quickly nature can spiral out of balance. The day ended peacefully on a sandbar, grilling, laughing, playing games under the sun. But watching the footage back, the image lingers. Silver carp erupting from the water, inches from faces and bodies, turning the river into chaos. And it raises a chilling question. What happens the next time a carp doesn't just graze a leg, but lands with deadly force? On July 8, 2025, the crew from Coastal Worldwide prepared for another run offshore. Their channel is known for showing the raw truth of fishing, sharing the experience, not bragging about it. That morning, with storms circling the horizon, they pushed a 22-foot boat 60 miles out, chasing yellowfin tuna. The morning began under a heavy sky. Storms lingered on the horizon, but the crew launched anyway, pushing their 22-foot boat 60 miles offshore. At first, the ocean gave nothing. Dozens of live baits scattered into the current, but the water stayed quiet. Tuna could be seen blowing up in the distance, always out of reach, never near the boat. Frustration built, until Blaine tied on a JYG Swim, 7-inch.
Yeah, so talk to me about that, man. We've been doing live bait sets. We've put probably 23 baits out. No luck. And then we saw some blow-ups and Blaine threw the Swim. And Swim actually, so far, today has done better than...
You're good, Bill.
He's in the live bait. Are you still good back there, patient? Yeah, I'm still for him. Hey. Still gonna get the short gap out. Move the bucket back a little bit. Like, before anything ships anybody. Minute. So yeah, we're gonna get this fish in the boat and we're gonna go try to catch another one.
Believe it or not, after fishing full time for 4 years, this is my first Fads yellowfin. Personally, I've seen a bunch out here, but personally, me on the rod, especially on artificial, is definitely my first And not a bad one at that. I would say in between 60 and 70 pounds, most likely. And for the fads, whoa!
They're cracked up, dudes.
For the fads, that's a pretty good fish. 60, 70 pounds is about as, I wouldn't say as big as they get, but that's about as like large as you typically see.
His cast cut across the chop, the rod bent, and the drag screamed. Minutes later, the first yellowfin broke the surface, around 70 pounds, hauled over the rail and bled on deck. Relief spread, but it was short-lived. The wind climbed, waves stacked tight. The small boat rocked under the weight of the sea. In the middle of it, Pak cast blindly into the whitecaps. His rod lurched violently.
Oh yeah.
All right, wait, all right. You're good. That's
I don't think it's a tuna.
He might crack off in a second. Yeah, I think you did it, bud.
Yeah, I think you did.
You do?
Just pay attention.
Nah, it's coming way too far up.
You got the rod length and the angle. Come on, baby. Get it real, get it real. Really, you're just gonna have to play this dog fight out, all right?
Okay.
I know it's gonna suck.
He's diving again.
Get one. Get a halfie. There you go, Payson. That's good stuff, dude. That's really good stuff right there.
Oh, come on.
Get him. Ooh. Ride it. Ride it. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
He fought hard, dragged from one side of the deck to the other, until a second tuna was finally gaffed and pulled aboard. Not long after, another strike came. A third yellowfin, fought and landed. 3 fish in total, each bagged, each proof of what persistence can earn against the ocean. Back on shore, they made a stop at Walmart. That's where a Florida fish and wildlife officer appeared.
All right, so we're still chilling here in the Walmart parking lot. We just pulled out yellowfin tuna here at Walmart. And basically, it boils down to our HMS permit is not legal anymore. Or it is like, what do you call it? Expired.
It was expired.
Expired HMS permit, boys. We got stuck. So obviously, HMS is NOAA thing. This is FWC, so this is state.
He moved through the essentials. Licenses checked, registration confirmed, safety gear inspected. Then he asked for the HMS permit. Papers were pulled out. Compartments opened, then opened again. The narrator called Blaine inside Walmart, hoping to find the paperwork, but the permit was nowhere to be found. A call to NOAA confirmed the truth. It had expired. 3 yellowfin tuna, perfectly legal to catch, now carried the shadow of a federal penalty. $2,000 each, $6,000 in total. The fight offshore had ended. But in that moment, a new kind of weight pressed down, one they couldn't escape. For some, the fishing was the lesson. Live bait failed, but the JYG swim triggered strike after strike, yet the ending left viewers unsettled. One comment warned, "Good thing you didn't catch a fourth one, $8,000. Another wrote, "He wasn't checking if you were safe. He wanted to bust you." What began as triumph offshore had become a reminder of how quickly success can collapse. A single oversight, and the price of victory turns into dread. The community remains divided. Was this fair enforcement of the law, or government overreach? And if one expired permit can turn 3 yellowfin into a $6,000 shadow, what might be waiting after the next trip offshore? On August 30th, 2025, professional surfer Nathan Florence released a new upload on his YouTube channel. Known for chasing the heaviest swells on the planet, his channel documents sessions in remote and dangerous locations. This time, alongside fellow surfers Cole and Aaron, he set out to ride an isolated reef in the Pacific. Locals call it Papana, a spot with no channel, no skis, and no safe way back once you commit. The day began with debate. From the beach, no one could agree on the size.
None of us know the size of it, so
I think it's 6-8 feet out there.
Aaron's guessing 6 to 8 foot.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm gonna say
4.
8 to 10 with 12-foot sets, but it's hard to tell from the beach, so whoever gets a better wave probably was on the better board. Cole's on his biggest board. Size guess.
I'm saying like 6 to 8.
6 to 8. Okay, Aaron and Cole going 6 to 8. I'm going 10 to 12. Mahina?
Tripod. Long one.
Tripod 500 mil.
Aaron guessed 6 to 8 feet. Cole said the same. Nathan studied the horizon and argued for 10 to 12, with sets reaching 15. Each board choice reflected that uncertainty. Aaron on a 6-6, Cole on a 7-6, Nathan weighing whether any of them were enough. The tide was rising. The reef waited just beneath the surface, jagged and unforgiving. To reach the lineup, they would have to time their entry perfectly. Then, without warning, a barracuda launched from the water in front of Nathan.
Woo! We made it! And we're off on our adventure! What? Oh! Big barracuda jumping at me. This is insane. Oh, I'm excited to see it set. Big energy out here. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I haven't seen it set yet, but maybe 10 to 12 foot. Maybe bigger.
A sudden flash that felt like an omen. The paddle out was tense. Every stroke carried the threat of being smashed before even reaching the takeoff zone. There was no easy escape. Once outside, the illusion of calm shattered. From the lineup, the ocean looked manageable, but the front view revealed 12 to 15-foot walls of water detonating with violent force. Cole, sitting wider on his 7-6, tried to read the shifting peaks.
Oh, that's the right! Oh my gosh! Woo! Got it! Oh no! Woo! Oh no! Right it! Oh! Aaron's going for the thrill! Wow, we're surfing an unbelievable big wave, like 12, 15 foot. Hey, call Aaron. Aaron's been caught inside a few times on smaller boards. I didn't go on probably what was a 15 foot unbelievable left.
Aaron, with the smaller board, pushed deeper. A heavy set closed in. Wave after wave buried him until his board finally snapped.
Oh, I see the piece.
Right.
Right. Thank you. Oh! Good call.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no, this is Aaron. Okay, I think Aaron's been in red.
He surfaced shaken, clawing his way back. Cole scored a handful of strong rides, but the reef eventually claimed him too, a wipeout dragging him down with brutal force. Nathan's chance came when a near-perfect left rose up, 15 feet of translucent water. For a split second, he pulled back. The wave detonated exactly where he would have been, a reminder of how thin the line was between glory and disaster. The defining moments followed. At 11:18, the reef carved out a hollow bowl that looked unreal on camera. At 13:20, Nathan disappeared into one of the deepest barrels of the session, emerging just as the lip collapsed behind him. From above, the drone revealed the scale. Explosions of spray shot skyward, waves shifting unpredictably like a beach break, but over sharp coral. For nearly 3 hours, the trio endured a relentless rhythm of wipeouts and narrow escapes. By the end, Aaron's board was gone. Cole had taken punishing wipeouts. Nathan walked away with rides burned into memory and waves he'd remember not taking. Viewers who know this reef called it one of the scariest sessions ever caught on camera. No channel, no skis, no local guidance. Some pointed out how the ocean seemed calm from one angle, but from the front it looked absolutely diabolical. Others reminded that the reef was urchin-infested, leaving no margin for error. And the danger wasn't confined to the water. Days later, Nathan fell ill with dengue fever. Comments flooded in with advice. Locals even suggested papaya leaves as a remedy. To many, It felt as if the reef demanded a price, one way or another. When the session ended, they had survived 3 hours against 12 to 15-foot waves, but not without consequence. Broken boards, exhaustion, and illness. The footage left one haunting question. Was it only coincidence that Nathan collapsed so soon after? Or does Popana always take something back from those who dare to ride it? August 4th, 2021. In a Florida neighborhood, the ordinary calm gave way to something far less familiar. On the channel The Iguana Man, Raj and his crew document the removal of invasive green iguanas, reptiles that have overrun yards, destroyed gardens, and unsettled entire communities. This job, carried out under contract, would prove anything but routine. The crew began their sweep through backyards, rifles in hand, contracts in place. At the tree line, 3 iguanas clung to branches.
Want me to take? Go ahead, dude. Oh! Hold on, I'm gonna go for the other one.
You sure you don't want me to take?
Take one more and we'll go on the break. That's it. We got permission to be out here. We got a contract. Oh. Go. Yep. Where's Kong at? Perfect. We're doing iguana removal. Okay? Anybody speak Spanish?
Yes, sir.
Iguana removal.
Okay, well.
Okay. 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 No, we're not gonna shoot across there. You silly.
A quick plan was made. Far left first. The count began. 1, 2, 3. Shots cracked the air. Got him. Rolled him. The lizards fell. Legs were secured to prevent scratches, then bodies were slid into nylon bags. More appeared in the brush. Another fell, collected the same way. Then came a giant, nicknamed on the spot, King Kong. Later weighed at nearly 10 pounds, it was the largest of the day. Bag after bag filled with females and smaller males. The rhythm of the work, aim, strike, haul, and count, carried an eerie similarity to fishing, though this catch was far more unsettling. But the sound carried beyond the yard. A neighbor called, and blue lights soon cut across the street. The crew fell silent as officers approached.
What you got? What's going on,
I'm
officer?
figuring you guys got contracted out to take care of these things,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Why we're out here.
Okay.
We're getting calls about you guys shooting the iguanas. Either our front desk a call or the non-emergency number, just to let them know like which company you're with and how long you're going to be.
Okay.
Or
I
anything
know
like that.
we've come across you guys before.
Yeah, no, and when I heard the call come out, I figured that's what had happened. No biggie.
I appreciate it.
How long are you guys going to be out for, just so I can let our dispatch know?
Another hour at the most.
Which
Iguana Man Pest
Iguana
Control
Man?
Service. That's it.
2 o'clock-ish?
Yeah, the one. Yeah, 2 o'clock. We should be done. Probably even less than that.
I'll let our dispatcher know that you guys will be out in this area until about 2 o'clock.
Okay.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Hey, your boys right here. Your boys right here.
Yeah, we got a couple. Y'all want to come check it out? Come check it out. Yeah, they're taking out. They're taking over these, eating everything and just claiming territory and stuff.
You guys got the whole.
Oh yeah.
Every day, man. We get calls, but I appreciate you guys coming out. That's for wasting your time.
We got y'all. Clock.
I'm not gonna say who it is. I know who it is, but I'm not gonna say.
That's fine. Listen, because we have other companies like you guys. A waterfall area there.
Yeah.
Like I said, once I figured it was going to be one of the companies.
Okay.
Here, so you guys are straight.
All right. Wow. That's incredible. Look, and our boys right here, they're still working, y'all. This is amazing, y'all. It seems like there's definitely evolution.
Calm but watchful, they asked who they were, what they were doing, how long they would remain. The crew answered evenly, iguana removal, authorized, under contract. The officers nodded, advised them to notify dispatch next time, then returned to their cruiser. No escalation, but the memory of flashing lights lingered heavier than the shots themselves. When the silence settled, the work resumed. By day's end, the tailgate told the story. 12 iguanas from the first property, another dozen from the second. Most were females, but the 10-pound male sprawled across the pile stood as proof of how deep the infestation ran. Rifles and slugs were discussed one last time. The FX Dreamline with KC slugs, chosen for accuracy and safety, expanding fully inside without passing through. The job was complete, but the unease of the day clung to the neighborhood long after the bags were sealed. In Florida, removals like this are increasingly common. Homeowners turn to contracted crews to protect their properties, while invasive iguanas continue to multiply at alarming rates. Air rifles and slugs are selected for controlled impact, but the presence of weapons in residential streets is enough to unsettle anyone watching. Perhaps clearer communication, notices, uniforms, or advance calls to authorities is what keeps this work from appearing like something more disturbing. With its rhythm of aiming, striking, and hauling the day's take, some even compare it to a kind of fishing, only far more unsettling. If this happened outside your home, how would you see it? A necessary act of protection or an unnerving catch carried out in plain sight? Leave your thoughts below. That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.